Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to One Stop Mouse and Mouse Tales, the interview series, Mouse Tales episode 24. I'm going to bring our special guest, Gonzo from the Adventures of Gonzo on in just a minute. But I would like to put on really quick a special message to a friend of ours. This is going to be featured in somebody else's video as well, but I just wanted to give you a sneak preview. Hey, Pete, how are you? It's Bob from One Stop Mouse, and I'm in the jungle again. I've been shot at by Nazis and run over by trucks and even had to cut a rope bridge and dangle from a cliff to get away from the bad guys, but I ain't half as tough as you. Hang in there. We're all wishing for the best for you. All thinking of you. Our prayers are all for you. And Indiana Jones is not my real inspiration. You are big guy. Take care. Little bit of lag there. But anyway, please support Pete McDevitt and go check out his channel. He's a lot of bit under the weather, but I won't go into details. And he actually has a stream coming up that he's going to be doing on Friday, telling all of his friends what's going on with him. So let us bring on our special guest, Mr. Gonzo. And there he is.
What's up? What's up, man? Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
My partner in crime. Tomorrow night, we do the Bonzo Hour. And
sure.
We were just talking on the stream, backstage before it started about how every time we get on, there's all kinds of things going on and 6 other people. And we've never really had the chance to just sit down and talk one-to-one. And there are things that I don't know about them and we just haven't had a chance to talk about. So, we're a little bit different, but we don't have to necessarily be on stage. And I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It's like we're sitting at a restaurant and just talking to each other.
Yeah.
So, welcome, Gonzo. Anyway, the way that I do this thing is it's like paint by numbers. So I change my green screens behind me. And I just literally go from one to another. So let's look at the chat. Oh, there's a bunch of people in there. Yeah. Carla and Kiko, how are you, my friends? Katrina, the captivating Katrina. Don't forget to ask your burning questions to Gonzo tonight. I know I have a list of them. Yes, I encourage you guys. Don't let it just be a monologue, a dual log with me just asking him things. Throw them up in the chat rather, and I will highlight them and we'll ask them. Emily Rose, hello, how are you? Disinfinity Daniel, thanks a lot for joining us. Hey, Krista Knoxville. If you have not checked out Krista Knoxville and Katrina's new channel, the Disney Double Ks, please go and check them out. Katrina can put that link up there. Movie Maniac Nick, hi, thanks for joining us. Putting Bob on the TV. Hold on, LOL. Hi, Bob. That's what her husband's always saying in the back. Her husband is my groupie. Emily Rose, Molly Rook. Hey, how are you, Molly Rook? Let's see. Pete Strong. Yes. Pete Strong. And Yachty, I think, is in there. Yes. Hi, Yachty. Happily Ever Yachty. Go and check out her channel as well. Yachty is
Yachty?
She's a sweetie pie. I really
she's awesome.
Yeah, I was on your stream the other day, last Taco Tuesday, and I was on Carla and Kiko's with her. She's great.
Bob, last night.
A long time ago in a galaxy last night.
It was last night, but okay.
Back in the day. The husband is sitting here next to me. Okay.
Oh, cool. Good.
There he is.
Number one fan, bro.
Yeah, my number one fan. He's got a shirt. I need to get a shirt. I want to wear a shirt. That's what we got to start doing. Gonzo and I actually, for a little while, talked about both wearing kimonos on the Gonzo Hour. We should do that, or we should have shirts of each other. So
we should.
Happily Ever After. Oh, there's Yachty's channel. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Okay. You tell us as much as you want to tell us, and we'll drag the rest out of you.
Okay. Well, why you want to know?
All right. Where are you from? Why did you start the YouTube channel? Tell us the little bit that you can about your family and personal life, but you should have some borderlines there, we know, on YouTube. So there you go.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, first of all, thanks for inviting me to the show, right?
You're welcome.
And second, hello everyone in chat. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the support for Bob and for me. We have a lot of friends tonight, so thanks for being here. So all right, so here we go. So I was born in Puerto Rico. Then I moved to Miami. I did all my high school, college, all the stuff in Miami. So I'll be around Florida for many, many years.
Cool.
Married. I have two kids. One is 23 and the other one's going to be 18. I started very, very, when I was 19, I think.
I was going to say, you have a 23-year-old kid. You look really great for your age, man. That's amazing.
I'm not at all, but yeah.
Well, but no, seriously, I wouldn't imagine that you had a 23-year-old kid.
Yeah, man. Seriously. So a lot of people said that we're brothers and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool when we go to the park. And and I want to kind of that relationship, right? Because I want to enjoy that brotherhood, father son kind of thing, right? With both of them. So being almost more or less kind of the same age, not a lot of difference compared to so here's why. You
mean mentally you're like a 23-year-old, and so it's easy to relate.
So here's why I'm saying this. So a lot of people don't know about my parents and my family. So my dad and my mom were in the 40s something where they had me, right? So even my dad tells me the story when he went to the hospital. They were asking, "Oh, you're here to see your grandson?" No, it was me. I was born, right? So that communication, fatherhood, and stuff like that, it was more with my big brother. And a lot of stuff, right? My dad's been great, and they're still married as we speak. My mom and my dad has been great, but that talk about sex and drinking, all this stuff, and I learned more from my big brother, right? And that's what I wanted with my kids, that relationship, right? To be open and have fun. So that's why I was like, all right, so good, let's just have a kid. And then we wait a couple of years and then we had the other one. But yeah, I'm married with two kids, and then I have two big brothers. They live in Puerto Rico, which I haven't seen them in a while because of COVID. So but it's all good. It's all good.
Cool. Somebody was asking about the hurricanes. I guess, did you go to the University of Miami by any chance?
No, I actually I'm a Gators.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Did you just go to school there, or are you just a fan?
Both. Nobody knew
I went to the University of Miami. But I think I'm older than you, I'm sure. So I started going to the University of Miami in the late summer of 1980.
Yeah.
And I think it was like the next year, they hadn't been invited to their football team at that point was so bad. They hadn't been invited to a bowl game in 26 years.
Yeah.
And their first one was the Fiesta Bowl. And then as I was there for a few years, the whole thing happened with Kelly and Testaverdes and all these people, and they became this big powerhouse football team. Interesting.
I was
only 45.
I was a Canes fan though, but you know, it is what it is, man. You got to go with the home team.
There you go.
And if I don't remember correctly, back then, football team was good. The basketball team, no, the basketball team was better. So yes. I play basketball all my life, right? I play since I was a kid. Then play high school. Then I got injured in high school, and I said I couldn't play. And then after many years, I still play. Well, I used to play. I haven't played like in 2 or 3 years, but I'm a big fan of basketball.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I could have go to probably college and stuff, but I got injured and my knee and all that stuff, and that was it.
Interesting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Arlene, your very favorite person in the world on earth is in here now.
Yeah. For tonight, we're going to make an exception.
Stop. So let me ask you about that exactly. I mean, and I know you're not going to. Okay, I've been told beforehand here that you will not plead the fifth. You will either actually talk about it, or you're just going to plain out lie, but you're going to tell me something. Okay. All right. So because that's great. Okay. So I know this is all sarcasm involved in here. I can tell you and VP are like blood brothers. I can tell. You can tell me about that if you want, because I know VP too. And I feel like you guys are my friends. Whatever the heck is going on with you pretending to not like Arlene and all this stuff is kind of weird for people who come on your channel for the first time. But tell us about how you met them and how you became such good friends, VP from the Adventures of VP.
Sure. So I met VP. So I moved from Miami like a year ago, right? In 2019. What was this year? 21, 20? No. Yeah, December 2019 to January 20, right?
Okay.
And he had a situation that he was out for a couple of weeks. So I always heard somebody saying VP, because that's what I call him everywhere. Right. But I didn't know VP that well, so whatever. So he came back and we started talking and stuff like that. And then I get to that, Krista. Just give me a quick. So one day he said so many times that we were talking at work, and he was saying about DVC and stuff like that. I said, yeah, man, I love Disney, whatever. Oh, word. I said, I have a YouTube channel. And he said, well, I do. I also have one, but I'm working on it right now as we speak and stuff like that. So I told him, you know what? Come on in. Just come into my live stream and let's get you out there. And it worked. It was me, Chris, Al. I don't remember what show it was. I don't know if it was YouTubers United or Disney Friends or something like that. And the rest is history, right? And then we became good friends at work, and we start, Gonzo, can you hear me? Yeah, I don't have the problem that you have, Katrina, but can you hear me? So we start, building that friendship, brotherhood, I guess. And then I remember when my wife's birthday, we all hang out. We start hanging out outside of work, right? And obviously to the parks too. And I think we have a good chemistry because we got each other back. And I know he has my back. I know he knows I got his back.
Yeah.
Outside of work and at work, right? So we're like a team, right?
Yeah.
Obviously sometimes we don't have different views of stuff. It's good. But the thing that I love about Arlene and MVP is that we will tell you the things the way it is. We don't sugarcoat it, right? And I think that's very important to have communication, and the second one, just to tell it how it is, right? I didn't like this, or I like this, we should do this or we should do that. At the end of the day, talk about it and move on, if anything, right? But the important is to have great communication and be honest to each other, right? MVP's been there for me in some hard times, Arlene also, and vice versa. So again, they know I got their back, and I know they got my back. So No problem with that. Now, answering the other question about Arlene. So everybody knows, well, hopefully I knows, that is just a big thing going on. Yeah, maybe the new people that comes to the channel, they don't understand it, which is fine. It's just the way it is, man. I like to have fun.
I like it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, if you look at it, we haven't done it a lot, right? You know, it's like we do it once in a while and stuff like that just to bother her. But at the end of the day, she knows I got her back, and she knows I got her. She got my back. So good, man. That's good. That's why I said on Valentine's Day, you know what? Let's just hang out for a little bit. You do your thing, and I do my thing, but let's just hang out. You know, at the end of the day, Arlene likes my wife to talk with my wife and stuff like that. BP also, and I like company, and I like Mylene. She's great, and you know what? Look how this friendship or bromance has grown. That Marcus and Mikey, his other two kids, they come to me every day at work when I'm there and talk to me, and we just chat. And it's like I'm saying, like they seem like a kind of uncle thing, even though they don't say it, but they come to me and talk to me all the time and stuff like that. And every time that I see one of them, like maybe have an issue of there's for some reason they're not happy or sad, I call BP and Arlene. Usually I call BP and say, hey, BP, talk to your kid, man. This is going on, you know? I'm worried about him. So, you know what it is? It's just a brotherhood and stuff like that. So, so that's how
cool.
We became brotherhood and family, all the stuff.
That's cool.
I do, Gonzo. I love our love-hate relationship. Yeah. We all do.
Gonzo, does your wife ever come on your stream?
So my wife, okay, good. A lot of people ask that question. No, she doesn't. She doesn't want to be near the camera, and I respect that. Right, the same way that she respect that I'm doing this stuff, I respect that as well. This is not for everyone.
No.
And you know what? Maybe someday she will see the same thing that Arlene is seeing right now. Right. Arlene was like in the beginning like that.
Right.
Maybe. If not, I'm not gonna tell her, hey, you gotta be here. I respect it. She doesn't like to be in camera, which that's fine as well. But she supports me all the time, and she's with me whenever she can. And you know, you guys seen her before. You hear that door, it goes. She brings me water, breakfast, coffee, whatever. So she's all the time there. So, yeah, and it's true. Arlene begged her to come, and she said no. So, and I respect that. Right? This is not for everyone, and maybe she wants to keep that part of the live private, even though I put picture of her all the time on Instagram when we together and stuff like that. But you know, I love my wife, and I appreciate the support. And she has to go through a lot also because I'm like streaming almost every day. I'm doing something, right? So I work almost 10 hours. Then I got to do the live stream and all that stuff. So that's why I'm cutting. That's why I'm cutting a little bit. Like Taco Tuesday, I cut it a little bit because I need more time here in the house. And you know, happy wife, happy life. So
that's cool that you're smart enough to know that. Yeah. It took me 3 marriages to figure that out finally.
Nah, man. Let me tell you something.
That's true.
I'm only gonna do one, and that's it. I'm done.
Please do yourself a favor.
That's it. We married what 24 years? Yeah, 24. Arlene, she said 24 the other day, right? It's funny. I ask my wife all the time. I don't know. 24, I think 24, 25.
So 24 years. So if some guy like me who's had a bunch of marriages that have only lasted several years, we were to say to you, what's the secret? What would you say then?
A lot of patience.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's to have that soulmate, right? And again, 24 years, and I think it's every marriage, you have your ups and downs. Life is not perfect. Marriage life is not perfect. But at the end of the day, is to be mature, to work out whatever it is, and move on and be happy, right?
Right.
And at this point, I think I'm one of no, this is not the first one of the happiest time I've ever been with the wifey, right? I've always been happy, right? But we all have up and down. But right now I feel great because we have a new house, right? I bought that new house here close to you, by the way.
Yeah, right down the street.
Yeah, and it's amazing how my kids here with me and stuff. Yeah. Sad part, I left my parents in Miami because of X or Y reason, right? I want to keep that a private. But, it's a drive away, so.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad either. So plus
That's
I'm happy, man. And again, the secret is to have good communication, respect and love your partner, right? Your wife, and that's it. The rest will come together, man.
That's cool. So so how's it been like being a dad? You had kids, you said, and you wanted to see how it was, and you feel like you're on par with them as a 24-year-old. I think I'm kind of stuck in my head as like a 14-year-old. But the problem is, like, I don't know what it's like to be a dad. I was a counselor for adolescents in a hospital for a long time, but my only comparison is the people I've been married to always hate the fact that I won't discipline our animals because I have to be the playmate. And I always have sort of thought to myself, if I had like teenage boys or something, I'd be playing football and stuff with them. And my wife would be like, Bob, would you do something with these guys? You know what I mean? Or how are you with that? Are you, think you're a good dad?
I think I'm a great dad, actually.
Cool.
And I'll tell you why. But before that, going back to the wife thing.
Yeah.
And regarding that communication, that trust and all that, you see me in live sometimes, like I just to mess around and throw kisses and stuff like that. But it's just me messing around. It's my character. It's me, right? I'm very friendly. You can ask if VP's. I don't know if VP can comes in the chat. You can ask them. At work, I mess with everybody around because I want, have that happiness and stuff like that. Like, hey, how are you? And stuff like that, right? Because that's me, and she knows that, right? So that's good to have trust. I trust her, she trusts me, and good communication, right? So I forgot to mention that now it's clear. I think I'm a great dad, man. I mean, first of all, I'm there. I've always been there for them. I guide them to correct to do the right thing. When they did the bad thing, I smacked the hell out of them because you got to put in line. And I think there's a lot of wrong in this society lately because a lot of parents, there's not a lot of parenthood the correct way like we used to have when we were kids.
Yeah.
But always respect them, always be open with them, talk to them. And the best thing is that you can tell your dad, I love you, dad, I'm proud of you, and stuff like that. One of the best gifts that I receive, and I have it right here. He went to buy, you probably guys seen it. And it meant a lot to me when he got this.
Oh, that's cool. I love this.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So I have them here. But yeah, have a lot of communication, have a trust with your kids. Show them the bad, the good, and the ugly, right? And just being there for them. And obviously, they're always going to have if I'm alive, they're always going to have everything they need. They're going to have a roof on top of their head, food, and everything. So I got to take care of, that's my job here, to take care of my family.
So since the move from Miami up to here to Central Florida, and we're like 20 minutes south of the park of Disney. How has that gone? Do they like it here? I mean, is it hard for them to tell because a lot of the time has been COVID or?
So let me tell you something funny.
Yeah. What?
When we were in Miami, we used to drive every other weekend. Me, the wife, we used to have AP and all that stuff. All right.
Right.
Sometimes I come with my oldest, right? Man, one time I got a big bonus at work and we went to a lot of restaurants in the park, like every day. I mean, for me and him, we were spending about $200, $300. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
But he had the experience, right?
Right.
Saying that, they don't like the parks.
Are they at that stage where little kids like it, and then when they're older teenagers into whatever they don't, and then they come back?
So I told my kid, hey, there's a lot of specials going on right now because they can get AP at this time, right? We're talking about this time.
Do they not like Universal too, or they're just not into Disney?
Hold on.
Okay, all right, okay.
So they will go, nah, that's fine. Yeah, maybe I get it, maybe not. They never get it. My wife wants to go again, but we can get AP until the thing is over, whatever Disney's gonna decide.
Right.
So I'm the only one. So they don't really enjoy Disney the way I do. But if you give them a free ticket, they will go, right?
Right.
Universal, that's another story. they have a AP and they go all the time and stuff like that because it's different, right? It's the age as well.
Yeah.
But I love to go to Disney World with my family, man. That would be great for me, right? And hopefully I can do that in the near future. Because sometimes it's just like I was telling you backstage. I don't hide a lot of stuff. It's like sometimes I see people with a significant other and stuff like that, and I'm like looking around, I'm like, oh, all right. But I understand as well, right? Because it's good. I want to share that part of me with my wife, right? That she's been a few years ago with me in the park, but not lately, so it's kind of stuff. But I know the situation. There's no AP and stuff like that, so I wait. But funny enough, that was one of the main things that we need to move where we at right now. We need to be close to the park. That's what I told my wife. I told my wife, listen, if we're gonna do this, all right, that's fine. It's cheaper than Miami, stuff like that. I could get a transfer and all the stuff, but we have to make sure that we're close to the parks, because on my days off, I'm going to the parks.
Yeah.
Well, so far that hasn't worked out perfectly because I go whenever I can, but I've been there many, many times already, so it's good.
Right. Okay.
So that was one of the plus, I have to be close to the park. And it's about what you said about like 20 minutes. Yeah. Like 15, 20 minutes. Depends on traffic on the I-4, but about 15 to 20.
Sometimes I can take the back roads to Animal Kingdom and they're really fast. Yeah. All right. So how did the transition go then? You felt, okay, I'm going to the parks. If I'm going to do the channel and be serious, I want to be close to the parks. How long of a drive is it from Miami?
Usually it takes me 3 hours.
Okay. So that's a big deal though. I mean, 6 hours of driving versus an hour round trip, So how has that all worked out? And what made you think, hey, I want to start a channel? What was the inception of that up until, what you're doing now?
Okay. So the way it started, I used to drive from Miami and we used to come here all the time. And I started seeing these people with cameras and stuff, with phones and stuff like that. Yadi, I saw that. I told her already. But she said she's gonna wait for AP. So, where was I?
Oh, how did it all start? And then how did it come together? Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I started watching YouTube. I started watching all these people, Team Tracker, was a bunch of people, whatever.
Then TV1, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, back then they were getting there. Yeah. But a bunch of YouTubers. Then I got into watching Prince Charming Neb channel, right?
Oh yeah.
And then I was watching all the stuff, and we kind of hang out, became friends, and stuff like that. Until one time he says, "Dude, you should do YouTube," And I said, "Okay." And then I was doing YouTube, but I wasn't showing up in camera, just taking, videos, put music, plays, and that's it.
Right.
Then he tells me one day, you need to show up your face in camera. Okay. So one of the days we were in Epcot, he has this special, I don't know if he has it right now, but he had that special goodbye, that see you next time, blah, 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 blah. He told me, you know what? I'm going to record you. You're going to do the end of that video. I'm like, oh, crap. Okay. And then from there, as you start being in videos and make vlogs and stuff like that.
Right.
Then I started moving up. I met Al through Deb.
Right.
And then me and Al kick it off, like our friendship started kicking off like that. So we started doing some live streams. Then I did some collaboration with Meg.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Also with I think it was just one, but we did. And also Dull with Dad. We did
Jeff.
a collaboration, Jeff. And then we hit it off, and I'm like, okay. And that's how we come to do live stream with him.
Right.
So, how do we come? It's just start doing live stream with him all the time on his channel. He says, hey, you know what? You should do it on your channel. Let's do back and forward. I said, no, Jeff, nobody's going to watch it. I'm going to have people. You just go, let's go, whatever. But then eventually I started doing my own thing. And then he started doing the thing, right? And we went like sideways, which is good, right? Because you have your thing, you have your other thing, stuff like that. So man, it just started growing, right? It started being me and be funny, try to be funny. I guess a lot of people love my Puerto Rican accent as well, my craziness and stuff like that.
Gonzo, you ready? Somebody the other day messaged me on Instagram and said, why do you do a show with Gonzo, the Bonzo Hour? He doesn't like you. And I said, he does too like me. That's part of our thing. I go crazy and he rolls his eyes. That's his thing. Why would we do it if he didn't like me? You think I would just keep doing it? Yeah. It was hilarious. Anyway,
perception.
Just so you know.
That's fine. Perception is dangerous sometimes. But anyhow, so I started building the channel, right? And little by little, I started getting subscribers. A lot of people. I got people from Deb, from Don't Whip Dad, from Al. Because at the end of the day, it's a big community, right? So whoever is watching you is watching me, is watching BP and stuff like that, and we feed each other, right? We help each other out.
Were you still living down in Miami at that point, or had you moved up here?
Yes. Okay. When I started doing all this stuff, I was doing live stream all the time from my home, and it was from my room. Like I had my bedroom right here besides that bed, my chair. Right. So I was like this, and that's another thing. That was another thing. I said, when we get a new house, I need a room for myself or a studio.
Right.
And here I am.
Good.
Thank God,
cool.
Right?
Good for you.
God bless me with that. So, all start working together, right? And then it get to a point like, you know what? Coño, I have something good. I have something good that I can work with, right? And then that's why I started creating all these live streams. Because everything that I'm looking at is everybody live in the parks. Everybody live in the parks. I'm blogs in the park. And then I said, all right, I'm going to start creating all this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. And then recently all this happens and just went out.
So I haven't seen any of your older videos, but Katrina's saying that the older videos are funny because you were so nervous. Was that because you were just starting?
Hey, you want to know a secret? I still got nervous. I still do.
You don't seem like it. You seem fine.
No, because by the time I started, it's just, like that. But yeah. And another thing is, which is funny, and Kelly can vouch for this, the Mickey Bunch, is that I don't like to be around a lot of people. I don't because I feel
don't invite anybody else on here.
Yeah, it's like I feel like, and then it was funny because she was there and we're the Mickey Bunch and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. And I keep talking to all, whatever. Because I'm not being a boop, 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 dot. It's just the way I am at the beginning. If I don't know you, I'm like a little bit, I shut down myself. This is just being me, right? Right. Which is funny because I just told you that when I go to work and they come here, I throw kisses to everybody and stuff like that. But it's funny. It's just the way it is. So, but that thing happened for like 2 hours. And after that, me and Kelly, we sit down in the restaurant next to each other and we start talking and start making jokes. And from there, boom.
I keep hearing about that famous incident, of course, because I'm always on the Mickey Bunch. So tell us about that. How you met Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, that whole thing.
So we have mutual friends from California, the Kill Guy, right? Mm-hmm. And they came down here to Orlando for a couple of days. And then we did a meet and greet with a few of us, right? So we went. So I drove with my wife. My wife actually came with me in this one. We drove all the way from Miami. We stayed in a hotel here. I answered that in a second.
I don't want to throw on too much.
So.
Thank you, Arlene.
So they were there that day. I'm from the Edison, right there in top of the Disney Springs.
Right.
They were there fine, and I go and they were our friends were late. It was Al there already. Who else was there? Sean. What's his channel name? He used to have a channel. I don't think he still have it. I don't know. I forgot his name. Orlando something. And Kelly and Ken was there, right?
Ah.
But since I knew Sean and Al, I just stayed talking to them. We were talking to them and moving forward. And they go, and I was kind of like an A dot 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 dot. But again, it's just me, right? Then my friends came and we started drinking, and we went to Coke and we ordered drinks and stuff like that. And then us, you start listening up and stuff like that. Then we sit down, and I sit next to Kelly, right? And probably I'm pretty sure she thought like, oh, it's gonna be a long night with sitting next to this guy. She hasn't said it yet, but I'm pretty sure she thought about it.
I'm gonna ask her the next time I talk to her.
Ask her. And then all of a sudden, we just start talking and having fun and drinking, and that's it, man. That's it. Moving forward, it's just like we went to parks together, hang out, and I love Kelly to death. She's nobody's perfect, but she's a beautiful person. She's so beautiful, right? And I love her to death. She's great.
She's a ray of sunshine. If you haven't checked out the Mickey Bunch, we're talking about the Mickey Bunch with Kelly. Bunch, check it out.
Yeah, so she's great, man, and love her to death. And that's it, man. I hang out with Ken, her husband, and
I still haven't met Ken.
Oh man,
I've heard little bits around the edges there.
That guy is crazy, but crazy in a good way. He loves to hang out, man. Yeah. One time. All right.
So how does it feel to be a homewrecker? The person that you love to hate and hate to love.
It's hard when you have a connection with someone, right? That that you feel that way, but it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? I never home wreck anything. You have a beautiful home. You have a beautiful family. But I'm part of your man. Can I say that? Yeah. So
now I think you guys would. What?
Wait. I'm gonna give you a what's it called when you have a breaking news? All right.
Breaking news flash.
I'm gonna be in his life for a long time. So get used to it.
What is this? I've never met Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, but she seems nice. Yep, she very much is. And there is her link right there. Okay, so you moved. So you started doing all that stuff. You're in Miami, and then you looked at your wife and said, "Hey, if I'm going to be serious with this, then we gotta move near the parks." So you moved to where we are right now. You didn't go anywhere else, right? It was right here.
Yeah.
And we're real close to the parks. And it's a good area. And what happened then with the channel to where we are right now?
So I just started doing live stream every day, man. I started creating stuff and especially a lot. It helped me to monetize what the world's going out through, right? Because everybody starts watching YouTube, right?
Right.
So in my mind, I was like, okay. So there's probably 100 YouTubers that I know, I've seen them that do the same thing. Park blogs.
Yeah.
Live stream in the parks. Park blogs. Which is good. And it's working for them, right?
Yeah.
You have the other ones that said, all right, that yellow house is doing this. That yellow house. You have your tourist, your guide, right? The tourist guide that shows you everything. Good. It works for them. God bless them. And I was like, I need to do something different. But still have Disney stuff, right?
Right.
So that's how I came out with all this live streams that you guys seen. And like, my Little Mixes is around a new one, but I had Disney Friends. I have a few of them. YouTubers United, Breakfast with Pals, now My Little Mixes, now Late Night with Pals and stuff like that. So I had a few of them, right? And it works because a lot of people love it, right? I love the communication. I try to get involved with my guests or my co-hosts and stuff, but at the same time, I like to get the chat involved, right? Set them out of way, right?
Right.
Another thing that I'm trying to do now with Late Night with Pals is to grab YouTubers, right? That maybe they haven't reached that 1,000 or less, and help them, right? You've been there before, right, bro? No, you haven't been. No, you're gonna.
Yeah, you've been there. I'm like 605.
No, but you've been Late Night with Pals, haven't you?
Late Night with who?
With Pals.
That's the other thing. I have not been there. I was on Taco Tuesday for the last one. Never been on Late Night with Pals.
Didn't I book you already? I booked you already.
Oh, you just put me in for karaoke the other day for the 27th or something like that.
No.
Is it Late Night with Pals for the 27th?
Right, so we talk later. The thing is,
see, here's this thing. He hates me. No.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the thing, right? So I'm trying to help for the community to know them, even though maybe they know him, but they don't know him good enough, right? More about them, like what you're doing right now with me, right? A lot of people probably didn't see it. So yeah, I'm not that big, you know, but I try to put like my little geez, I haven't known in Spanish how what to say, but in English, I don't know. Like my little help, my little thing there for the community, right? And hopefully they get more attraction, right? Like I did with BP. BP got them, and look at BP. And obviously, it's not me; it's everyone that is working hard in the channel, right? Because we all work hard for our channel, right? So I was trying to help that way. And the other one's just to have fun, right? And just, you know how I create melody mixes?
How's that?
We were backstage one day, me and Chris. I go, Chris. I thought he was gonna say no because you know Chris is kind of serious, military, you know, and I love Chris.
He's very serious and has this quirky sense of humor that comes out of nowhere.
Funny, yeah. It's funny as hell. I go, let's do this karaoke thing, man. Let's go for it. I said, okay, yeah, fine. But you know what? I didn't come out with a name. He was the one who came out with a name, Melody Mixes. He was the one who said, Gonzo, why don't we call it this? I was like, all right, fine, let's do it. Let's go. And he said, all right, I'm going to do the logo and everything. All right, fine, let's do it. That's fine. And we started doing this crazy thing. And look, man, it's been great. At the beginning, it wasn't that good. And we started moving forward and, you know, and you learn every day, right?
Right.
Thanks, especially when you go live. So it's been great, man. And create all the stuff, create things.
So what's your programming like? If I had a friend here who was watching this for the first time and they said, well, what kind of shows does he have? What nights do they air? If you told us what your TV guide looked like for every week, it's changing up a little bit. Yeah. And Taco Tuesdays is going away, but what's your lineup look like right now?
Oh, that's right, Arlene. Yeah, Bob, you were there, but I had nothing to stood him up. I couldn't make it, and then Arlene. There you go. And then it was a disaster in the chat.
So it didn't feel like that. It felt like Late Night with VP and Arlene. That's okay.
I'm gonna have you again.
We had a good night.
I'm gonna have you again. Don't worry about it. I got you. So hey, Kelly, we were just talking about you.
Kelly, we've been talking about you.
So okay, so the lineup. All right. So Mondays I have late night. No, Monday I have melody mixes, usually at 10:30 when we do karaoke and sing and stuff like that. Once a month I have ladies night, which Kelly and come on, Gonzo. Think again. And Arlene, sorry. I was thinking something else. Kelly and Arlene.
They get split my mind.
No. They get, you know, sometimes I get that silence for a second. So Arlene and Kelly, they usually ask friends around, they bring people and they organize everything because they have fun, right? And that's great, right? And give the opportunity to ladies to sing and all do that stuff, right? So once a month we have that. Then Tuesday was Taco Tuesday. We did trivia and fun and pins, stuff like that.
Right.
Then on Wednesday, I'm with Chris in his channel, which after this one, we're going to go over there to his channel when we do the Star Wars thing. On Thursday, right now, I'm working with you. We do the Bonzo Hour one week in your channel, another week in my channel.
Right.
And Fridays, I'm off. Then on Saturdays, I have Late Night with Pals. And then Sundays, the Three Caballeros.
Corey, new subscriber. Hey, Corey Meets World. Check out his channel. He is awesome. He actually dropped in on a live stream I had when I was in the parks, I don't know, like a month and a half ago or something. I was like, whoa, nice. Corey's here. Was very excited. I'm very excited to see you here now, Corey. Thanks for dropping by. I'm talking to Gonzo from the Adventures of Gonzo, and I'm Bob, of course, from One Stop Mouse. So thanks for stopping in.
I think he knows.
Well, I'm just in awe. He's just like, it's the hair. It's the hair. It's like I have this, and he has like this bushy mane, like a rooster, and it just
it doesn't move. Doesn't move. Anyhow, so Sundays, so I finish on Sundays. I have the 3 caballeros breakfast with 3 caballeros,
right?
And then at 10 in the morning, I have this new one again that we brought it back again. Disney Nuts with Disney Dan, and it's on one in his channel, one in my channel. So we change it up where we do trivia and we have a competition going on and stuff like that. Right. So it's kind of fun, right? And then between the middle of those days that I'm off on live stream, I usually put either a blog or maybe a what's it called, shorts, right? That's the thing going on right now.
Right.
So I always try to put content every day, right?
Cool.
Because at the end of the day, that's the way it works. You have to put content every day in your channel for this channel too.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but you still got content every day, and it picks you up, right?
Right.
Projects. I have a couple of projects coming up. With VP. I had a project that got canceled, but that's fine. We move forward, and that's it. It happens in every other business. So looking forward to the future, man. It's good stuff. Cool. Good stuff.
How do you think? I think you're obviously with the programs, the shows you have, and everything, and just your personality. I personally think that Adventures of Gonzo is very unique. But in your words, do you think it's unique, and how do you think it's unique from other channels? That's the one thing I always strive for, that I don't know if I'm doing or not, but I'm like, if I'm going to do whatever it is, I don't want to be another stick on the pile. So do you feel that you're something different, and how so?
So you know what? I got one word for it. Mm-hmm. Just being me.
There you go.
That's it. Good. Because at the end of the day, there's many channels that do interview. There's many channels that probably have karaoke, which I haven't seen them. I mean, Disney stuff, but they should be, right? I'm pretty sure. I always say this: there's a big pie in YouTube. There's another big pie of Disney communities, and I think each of us that are creators, we always gonna have a little piece of that pie, and I'm okay with that, right?
Yeah,
because I'm not greedy.
Agree.
And again, I'm doing this for fun, and it helps me to release stress from work and stuff like that, right? It keeps me going, right? But I said a million times, the day that is not fun anymore, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop and say, you know what? That's it. I'm done. Move on. So I'll find something else, right? But I love it. I love what I do, and I love the interaction that I have with a lot of people, right? And I met a few awesome people, a lot of awesome people. So it's all good, man. But being unique, just being me, right?
How do you think overall, not like not specifically with the shows and everything, but just the feel that you have? How have things, since you first got into it when you were nervous, and going through into, meeting these people that you were doing collabs with and everything in Miami, up until now with us talking, how do you think this thing has rolled, has evolved, has grown?
I mean, me personally, or the whole thing?
Well, how do you feel? Yeah, I'll probably, if you think that what makes your channel unique is that you're unique and you're you, then that probably does lean on that. How have you changed, and how has that changed the channel? They're probably linked.
So maybe I won't answer the question correctly, but here's the thing.
No, it's always correct if you think so.
Every time that you're here, every day you learn something new, because you go, right? And you grow within the company, right?
Yep.
And you evolve, and you make great things, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. You're gonna have a bad day, you're gonna have a good day, you're gonna have excellent days, right? But you see the difference, right? And the ways you gotta learn from your mistakes. But at the end of the day, you have to be humble, you have to do the correct thing, you have to be honest. And if you wanna grow in this community, right, you need to work hard, be kind, and do the correct thing, right? And help each other out, because at the end of the day, somebody help you, somebody help me, somebody help Mars, somebody help Katrina, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody support each other, right? But the evolve of the channel is you learn every day.
Yeah.
and you move forward every day, every day, every day.
So you gotta, you have a,
correctly, but
well, no, it sounds like you've got an old school work ethic attitude and a positive attitude, and that will bring you through anything, not just a YouTube channel. It'll bring you through pandemics, YouTube. It'll bring you through a family of teenagers. I'm sure you could tell us a lot. So Katrina is asking, if you weren't a Star Wars fan, would you be a Marvel? It's crazy you have a Marvel fan.
No.
One word answer.
Nope.
Okay, there you go. Do you have any favorite Marvel characters?
Nope.
What? Oh no, I need another. What was that? Somebody help me. Oh no, I don't need another man. You can keep him. Kelly's crazy addiction is going nuts because I don't know. Is there a man claim going on here? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. All right. So then, of course, and who the heck can figure this out, considering what the world is like lately? Oh wait, one sec. Before we get into this, if the bromance is so real, why haven't we been invited to dinner? Arlene asked.
So we is a lot of people, right? So we, because the bromance, me and VP, same, right? Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's a good question. But we go. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you could just lie, like we were saying, if you don't have an answer, but don't plead the fifth.
I don't know. No, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But we hang out before. I mean, we go out.
What was the other question, Arlene? Type it in again.
Yadi, who will be here at Hollywood Studios on Sunday? I'll be there Sunday.
Is a group going to Hollywood Studios?
I think BP
to get together.
I'm gonna go and see if I can help out and support a little bit. Mouse Talk.
It's a Pete McDevitt fundraiser.
And I'm going to the park. That's my favorite park right now. So I'm just
gonna do me a favor and speak to that for a little bit while I put the Pete crawl underneath. What's going on Sunday at Hollywood Studios? Gonzo, tell us about it.
So, Mouse Talk had a fund me, I think, right? That's what it was. And he reached a certain amount of, I think, 2,000. He was going to ride, Tower of Terror, which he never rides it, right? He doesn't like it. The last time that he rode it was with Pete.
Yeah.
So he said that if he gets to that amount, he was going to do it, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to happen this Sunday, I believe. So I'm going to be there just to, support him and stuff like that. It will be cool if I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be there and good to support him. It could be cool if we could ride it together, right?
Right.
Same. So go check him out on Sunday in his live stream. He's going to be there. But I'll be there as well to enjoy the park. Hopefully BP can go, and Arlene and all the friends that want to go on Sunday.
Cool. The question was, if you didn't have by the way, like I said, prayers for our friend Pete McDevitt, and stay tuned. Check out what's going on with the streams. There are probably going to be several streams coming from Hollywood Studios on this coming Sunday as part of a Pete McDevitt fundraiser. I can't get into the parks right now, so I will not be there, but I'll be rooting them on. So Arlene says, if you didn't have VP, who would you pick to have a bromance with?
Okay. First, let me ask, Yadi, are you coming Sunday? That would be great if you're here Sunday. I don't know if she was asking if she's coming on Sunday.
Oh, Yadi. Yeah, Yadi.
I didn't see she was coming on Sunday. All right. So if you didn't have VP, who would you pick to have a romance with and why? So I kind of had, you should put like, what is it? Breaking news stuff.
Breaking news.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I used to have a bromance before BP came to my life, right? Me and Al, we used to be like that, hang out, stuff like that. Not like the same way with BP, right? I have more bromance with BP. But I would say if I didn't have BP, no one, because BP is special. There you go.
That is a good answer.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Good. Daddy. Good. So I see you there. I'll be there early
Very
in the morning.
good. So I'm gonna try to wrap this up now. It's 10:24, and you got a stream of your own at 10:30.
Yeah, Chris is here, I think. What's up, Chris? How are you? Adi Family Adventures.
Chris, you're here.
Part of my partner channel.
How you doing, Chris? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Katrina has some questions too, I think.
She has a what?
Bob, are you getting all the questions they're asking, Bob?
Hold on. I'm trying to. I don't want you to be late for your own stream.
No, we're good. Chris understands.
You okay?
Could be a couple of minutes.
Chris, you got a question?
He says it's good. But I know Katrina has a question, wasn't it? I don't
know. Christine, no, Katrina's was easy. It's leading question. She wants to know who your favorite mod is.
All of y'all. Because without you, all of you, we wouldn't be here. So nice. I love each of one of you equally.
Nice. There you go.
And I'm going to say Katrina a little bit more because Katrina helps me out a lot with the channel, backstage and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, he's very possessive about Katrina. Anytime I call Katrina my mod, he's like, no, she's my mod.
No, bro,
he does that. He corrects me every single time he does
Don't say that, man. Don't say that. That's you got to receive another call. Well, why Gonzo there?
Well, I'm getting Instagram messages. Gonzo is asking me to give him the link for the stream. Remember for that?
Yeah, because I didn't have your number. And you don't.
I'll give it to you again.
And you don't answer. You don't answer the phone. I mean the Instagram. Hey,
what's going on? Here. How are you? Wow. Hey, how are you?
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream. I have been a longtime fan of Resort TV One when I was living up in the North Georgia mountains and under another long and strange name. And I have bumped into them a few times. Probably looked a lot different without the hat, but I've been a big fan of Josh and Jenna and Dale. Actually, I bumped into Dale and Jenna in the Emporium when on the night that they were doing fireworks testing. They would have a check mark next to your name. What? I'm lost. Yep. Okay, that's not Resort TV One. What?
What happened?
What? Is it a faker? Is that what you're saying? Whatever. I don't think it's a faker. If it is Resort TV One, tell me, is it Josh? Is it Jenna?
Resort TV One. Welcome. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you do. All right, so let me help you here. Yes, it is. See, I told you. How you gonna? What do you think's gonna happen with your channel? Where will you be? Do you think? Woo. Everybody play the Doctor Who music in the back of their head. Next year, if you and I were sitting here having a chat, next spring of 2022.
So hopefully get more people, more subscribers, right? Everybody wants to get that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, I take it day by day, right? And the future is have new live streams, more fun things, right? Because if you have the same thing all the time, people get bored. So you got to change it up, right? Just like TV, right? Sometimes you got to change the programming, stuff like that. So develop more fun live streams, right? And I got a bunch of projects coming up soon with friends and stuff like that. So, try to get more people in, more subscribers, get for people to know me more, right? And like my content and stuff like that, right? So that's my goal for this year, right? To gain more subscribers and at the other day have fun, right? Last year was to be monetized, which thank God that happened. Now it's just time to get more people involved in our community and help whoever I can help and have fun and get all the subscribers that we can and move forward, man. And obviously it's not the way I see it, and I mention it a lot of times, it's like, because you live stream. No, it's our live stream. It's our channel. Right? That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it, right? And
that's a good way to see it.
The way that gets subscribers, you guys gonna get subscribers because I'm always hanging around with everyone, right? So it's a win-win situation for everyone.
Very good. So, if you were interviewing somebody right now,
hey James, what's going on, man?
Say tomorrow, if you could interview anyone,
yes,
who would you interview?
I mean, in any particular area, or
well, you could do Disney YouTube if you want, but
a Disney YouTuber.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Somebody that you've been wanting to talk to. I'm trying to think. Who would I want to get on?
Man, so many just
there is a lot.
Yeah, I would love to be able to interview and talk to everyone, right? Because you learn something from each of
I do.
Everyone.
I
right?
do. I learned stuff from this, right? From the first section when you were talking about your family and your history and stuff. I learned, I feel like I know you more, you know, I know. Oh, by the way, I'm jealous of your bromance thing going on with VP. And
why?
Because I'll just tell you, since I've moved down here and then the kind of COVID and bad health and having to be secluded, I don't really have any close friends like that anymore. And so sometimes I look at that and I go, darn, if only I had another close friend like that. It's weird. You know,
welcome to the closest friend, man. I go to your house and basically give you a hug and stuff like that. Just make sure you have you have a Gonzo bag full. A Gonzo bag full of stuff, especially that linear that says Star Wars and stuff like that. I'll be there, man. Be your new friend.
Hey, when is your birthday?
Man, it could be tomorrow.
All right. Well, you can tell me off to the.
No, January 5th. We celebrate the birthday. Didn't we celebrate birthday together? I think so. No.
I think when we went to Epcot, was that?
No, that was before my birthday.
All right. Well, you'll have to tell me when there's a special event off to the side, and who knows, you might get something. You keep me. What did she say? I try, Bob. You keep me standing up. Huh? I don't even know what that refers to. Okay. Anyway, thanks very much. It is 10th. You're 2 minutes late for your stream now. Thanks very much.
Wait.
What?
BP.
Well,
you come all the way at the end of the stream, and you say you're going to hold this in the lanyard? No. I already called it last night, bro. Plus, I live close to Bob, and Bob needs a friend, and I'm here for him. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem, Bob. Just come tomorrow. I'll go to your house and give you a hug.
VP is the first other Disney YouTuber that when he met me in person actually gave me a bear hug. So
really?
I'm afraid you'd crush me, Gonzo. You're like a foot taller than me. You'd probably break my ribs.
And you weren't scared about VP? Really?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's got germs in his beard. I'm not sure. His beard will hit you before he hits you.
Well, VP is like a big teddy bear, so yeah.
Yes, he is. So anyway, thanks very much again. I enjoyed this very much. And I'll everybody go on over to the Adventures of Gonzo in just a second as soon as I sign off.
Correction. Addy Family Adventures. Star Wars.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's their collab over on Chris's channel at Addy Family Adventures. When I shut up, go over to Addy Family Adventures. I'll be over there as well. I love hearing them talk about Star Wars.
Krista, I'm 6'2".
So you're only 2 inches taller than me, but it seemed really big.
But I'm very. I've been hearing the whole time. Oh, so you heard what I'm saying? Things about you, nice things about you. Good.
Yeah,
because I don't want Arlene to say the opposite, right? Oh, Gonzo was in you. Oh, Gonzo was talking crap about you. All right. You know how it is. Jealously. Yes.
Gonzo is super tall.
Yes.
Interesting.
And handsome too.
There you go. All right.
Oh man.
All right. Well, thanks very much for being here. Go over to Addy Family Adventures and see them talking about Star Wars and anything you want to say before we sign out.
Man, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your friendship. Thanks so much for the invite today. I love it. Hopefully we can do this again. Maybe do an hour and a half or 2 hours. That would be great.
Okay.
Chat,
cool.
Thanks so much for your support. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
I wouldn't be
Take
here.
care. We'll see you real soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Go to Chris channel. Be there.
Go to Chris's. Yeah.